Quality is very good. Uh, Sometimes it's too good because they got too much money and it's hard to deal with. They're harder to deal with than people with less money because they've just had so much exposure, I guess, or in big demand or whatever.
We actually were given a huge church. I mean, there's like 180,000 people that kind of go to this church. It's a huge church out in Indianapolis, and we were given the church as a referral. We've received other referrals, employment locations as referrals, and so now we're just working on following up with those. Between all the attendees that are coming and the referrals, it's been a lot of work to follow up with, but it's the good kind of work, the work that you look forward to. So with the planning that we've done on scheduling the dates and how many workshops go with the mailer, we've been able to schedule our calendars about 2 months worth of appointments. So now it's almost the situation you don't want to be in where you have too much lead time in between, but between emails and things like that, emails, newsletters, then we'll be able to, we feel confident in keeping engaged with them.
We were having trouble getting in front of people. And this was kind of an answer to that solution to that problem with the mailers and things like that. But Jan being a teacher,
we love the education
the
part,
educational
just
part,
educating people and being able to help them. And so that's really great. That's what really motivated us.
We had gone to some of these dinner seminars and things like that just to see how that was working. And the thing that we didn't like about that is that the people that came were a little bit reluctant because they knew that there was going to be a hook. They were going to be pressured to have a strategy session or a consultation, as they call it. And they just weren't comfortable with that. The draw was the meal. And so, some of them said, well, it's worth going through a little pressure to get the meal, and maybe we'll get some good information out of it. But in a nonprofit setting where it's billed as a nonprofit setting, where no products are going to be endorsed and no companies are going to be endorsed, and it's strictly nonprofit, when the people come into the class, they're at ease. And our goal is to put them more at ease so that they'll be able to focus on the information that we're giving them. And it works like a charm. So as a matter of fact, it works so well. The response that we get to our mailers is incredible. So much so that we don't have time to see everybody that is trying to see us. We're out in February right now with the number of people that are getting the response that we're getting. We're just very surprised and pleasantly surprised to have that kind of response to these mailers. But a lot of that also is people that are talking to their friends or their family or their people at work and saying, you got to go see these guys. And so some of our classes are half referrals.
And the potential to be able to teach. I have 6 designations with the American College, but in actuality, that really doesn't translate out very well, so to speak. But to be able to stand in front of a group of people and gain credibility about what is important, it made a lot of sense to me. And so as a result of doing that, I've learned some things. Number one, that it's about establishing the rapport with the people, almost more than the content of the subject, because if you care about the people, that's what really attracts the person. And I like people. Have been absolutely blessed to have a good working relationship here.
Oh, that's great.
They have opened my eyes to so many other opportunities and benefits that I can pass along to my client that have been just so positive and rewarding for them. And when you reward other people, it comes back. It just does. So I'm excited about all that.